Cancel.
Schweezy. What?
Okay, I read something on the internet, and yeah, you scroll Reddit, you see what's going on, and shit like that. And I don't know, maybe I just want to rant about something. Maybe a more sober self, maybe something thought provoking is going on here. But I'm here now, and I'm gonna give you everything you want to know. So I'm going to read this. I saw it on Reddit. I'm going to read it, and I'm going to talk about it. That's what I'm doing. It's been a minute, but I kind of get the gist. I broke up with my boyfriend over the Tubi Super Bowl commercial. I, 23, female, broke up with my boyfriend, 25, male. Over the reaction he had to me over the commercial. For those of you who are unaware, during the Super Bowl commercial, Tubi, a streaming app, played a prank where they made it look like someone was changing the TV over to their app. I'm sure that in many households it caused chaos. It was a funny event, but not in mine. My boyfriend thought I was the one changing the channel and began screaming at me violently, calling me things that I don't even want to write down. Even as I told him it was a commercial, he ignored me and kept blowing up at me and punching a hole in our living room. God damn it, it's a page. Punched a hole in our living room wall.
That's rough, buddy.
He eventually realized that what actually happened and awkwardly apologized, and I was so disgusted over his reaction to a 15-second commercial. I feel like if you can't keep your anger in check and get that violent over something so small, I don't want to be around for it. We'd been together for over a year, living together for the past 2 months, and I've known him to get angry at things sometimes, but this really took me off guard, and I can't forget how unsafe I felt around him during this. In the morning, I took some of my things and I'm now staying at my parents' house. I left him a note telling him how I felt and that I didn't think we were going to work out long term. He's been messaging and called me repeatedly. My parents told me I'm overreacting since he had a bit to drink and the Super Bowl gets everyone riled up, but I don't feel I am. I don't think it's normal to be that angry. I had like a burp going into that. Okay. So I'm starting to think, I don't know. Okay, the Schweezy that posted this, I don't know what he was thinking I was talking about, but like current Schweezy feels like this is fake. Like I feel like this is fake. I feel like I got bamboozled. It's okay, everyone gets bamboozled at some point in their life. The problem is, not all of us are allowed to see it. It was a funny first thought and a bad last thought. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. It was though, so yeah, starting to think this is fake. But anyways, though, maybe I should react to this as if, okay, I'm just saying as if this was real. Let's pretend this is real because I think that's how I was supposed to react to this when I initially put this in the podcast. So I'm starting to think, all right, we're pretending it's real. I'm like, not the guy. We're pretending everything is genuine about this. I have to react to how this goes down. All right, your boyfriend is watching the Super Bowl by himself. Now, most people have parties, and if I get invited to a party, I go, but it's like a legit like effort for someone to want me to come. Like they are like, we need you to come. Like, we know you're a soul that exists. We don't really like your current soul, but we just need you in the room. We're talking about that. So we're talking about how this boyfriend is by himself on Super Bowl Sunday while his girlfriend is just, in the kitchen doing girl things and shit like that. This sounds like a fucking fan fiction now that I'm starting to talk about it. And the Tubi commercial comes on. Now, at this point, you are in there. We're assuming there's no party going on. Your boyfriend has 0 friends. That's why you moved in so quickly to this situation. he thought you were switching it over to Tubi, that you're going to watch something else. And that is funny to do once, and it's less than 30 seconds. The way, this Tubi commercial, like the Tubi commercial, it had the joke, and you got the joke and shit like that. There wasn't enough time. There wasn't enough processing time for like normal people to actually, go ahead and like process what was going on. You were just sitting there stunned. Like if you've had traumatic news ever given to you, what happens, you're just like, I mean, everyone reacts differently, but everyone agrees that you're just stunned at this. When I heard my father was dying, you get that phone call and you're just like, and you're just like, your brain's like, okay. And I'm more of like a person who like will say, okay. I'm like, okay, thanks for the news. Don't talk to me. And I'm like, then trying to process it, and you're just, yeah, and you have to process things. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. The Tubi commercial should not be similar to hearing the news your dad is dying. I'm just saying. So I just don't think it's enough time. So I think the time frame is it. Her boyfriend got mad and punched a hole in the wall. Now, benefit of the doubt, we got to give it the benefit of the doubt. He didn't punch you. I know we're going to say, well, the fact he was punching a wall at a situation that wasn't even remotely regarding to me shows he has an image. I'm like, well, yes, you're 100% going to be correct about that. But at the same time, like, he didn't hurt her. Like, he did not, you're going on the possibility. You're going on the possibility here of her. So, like, you're thinking about that. I'm just saying, I honestly think that guy, if he's punching walls, like, he's going to punch her. That's my opinion. But, like, you have to go by, like, the statement. You can't go by, like, possibilities. Or, like, you can be like, well, there's a possibility he could do this and shit like that. Anyways, I don't know what to say. The entire time of the Tubi commercial, too, I watched She-Hulk, and they went to the Disney Plus, like, Marvel menu, and then she went into, like, another frame in it, which is a callback to, like, like, how comics were made and shit like that, which was really funny. And I was like, but, like, I was watching it, and my mom wanted to watch it with me, and she was like, for a moment, I was like, did I press the remote or something? And it's just that short of a period. You're like, no, I didn't. Like, that was a good one. I liked it. It's not enough time for you to be fucking punching a wall. Like by the time I saw the Tubi, I'm like, God damn it, they got me. But I'm like, I don't think, like, well played, fellas, for me. That's how I react to it. And then, like, then your reaction is anger. Like that's probably why you don't have any friends at your Super Bowl party. We're going to be honest. That's probably why they don't have that many friends. You don't have that many friends there if I'm talking about it. But yeah, if I'm going to feel like this is a real situation, there should have been signs before this. 2 months. In 1 month, you're supposed to figure the signs out if your husband wants to beat the shit out of you. We're just saying. But yeah. And also, like, I want to assume you're not in Philadelphia. Actually, this sounds like very much a couple in Philadelphia. Or Kansas City. Doesn't really sound like a Kansas City couple. Kansas City more like sexless marriage, Philadelphia. I feel like you could, if you're from Philadelphia, I'm like, yeah, I honestly, we're at the end of this segment or whatever. And now I'm going to say, like, I just realized if, like, you're the Super Bowl thing, you're from Philadelphia, your husband has no friends, or your partner has no friends, like, he's a big football fan, but he doesn't have other football friends, Yeah, that's a red. Like, you're too dumb to have seen that coming. Now, if you're from anywhere else in the world, maybe except Kansas City, we can think a little. I don't know what to think about Kansas City. I don't think Kansas City people do that. But yeah, any other place in the world, I don't know. Just be single. Fucking don't get married to anyone. I don't give a shit. It's the fucking Super Bowl. I don't give a shit. But anyways, a fucking dude getting mad at a commercial. Like, you really, like, your balls are that small, I mean, pee is storing the balls. And it's like, I can't store a lot of pee. It's because your balls are small. These little small bald men being mad at everything, I don't have time to deal with them. Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you, honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.